Folks, drama, been drama, Arab drama, all a drama. Yeah. Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja is a very powerful politician. And that is why when police stormed into the ladies' lounge somewhere in Kilimani, they did not do what they would have ordinarily done if it wasn't Sakaja. I mean, since when have you had policemen finding Kenyans drinking long after curfew hours, and then the cops ask the guys, can you please leave? No, it doesn't happen like that. No, they arrest you on the spot. We, kuja hapa, unafanya nini? Wewe unafikiri wewe nani? Unavunja sheria kila saa kuvunja sheria. Leta hiyo mkono hapa. Ingia kwa hiyo gari, haraka. Kunaendanga hivyo. That is what one would expect. But instead, the kind-hearted cops asked the senator to leave. And they also asked the other people to leave. The people he was with. Now, the senator's response to all this also proves my earlier point. This is an ordinary politician. Not only did Senator Sakaja refuse to obey the policeman and leave the premises, he told all the other people he was with to stay put, not to go anywhere, not to move an inch. Now, we still have some people on this channel who naively believe that a policeman can take action without orders. Okay? Let alone in an instance like this, which involved a politician who for all intents and purposes is untouchable. So I can assure you, phone calls were made. Ati afande umesema nini? Please repeat instructions. Nishike yeye. Oh yes. And the Nairobi senator ended up at the Kilimani police station, police cells, behind bars. Now, I want us to focus our show today on this deep mystery of how did this happen? How was it possible to arrest Senator Johnson Sakaja and hold him at the police station for an entire night? How did that happen? Now, I want to introduce you to a clue that may give us an idea of what is really happening here. Very famous lawyer, Cliff Ombeta, told the press, or appealed through the press, for Senator Sakaja to return to the police station to record a statement so that his clients, the owners, proprietors of the ladies' lounge in Kilimani, could be released. You see what happened after Sakaja spent Friday night or the early hours of Saturday morning in police cells. He was released in the morning, close to 9 a.m. in the morning. And the deal was that he returns at about 3 p.m. in the afternoon to record a statement. He didn't return. So lawyer Ombeta was telling us the fact that Sakaja did not return was the reason why police were not willing to release the owners of Ladies' Lounge, Ombeta's clients. Now, here's the interesting part, super fascinating part. When the press went to inquire with the police to confirm what the lawyer was saying, the police had a different story. They said, no, we're not holding anybody. They have been released. What? What's going on here? Well, for starters, clearly, there's somebody somewhere looking for some publicity. Or let me put it another way. There's somebody here trying to play something to the gallery. In case you didn't know, politicians and big people in Kenya are having a drink all the time, all over the place, long after curfew hours are over. It's normal. And that is why Senator Sakaja did not leave. But the plot thickens, because Sakaja has told the press he was never, ever arrested. And if anybody anywhere is still insisting he was arrested, let them produce the OB number. You know, by law, you cannot go into a police cell without your name and details being entered into what is called the occurrence book in a police station. And it appears in this instance, somebody ignored the rules and the senator was not entered in the OB book, which makes things even more interesting. Because we can confirm conclusively that the senator was held in police cells, behind bars, against his will. Let me present my evidence. View the following clip. I'll be back in a minute.
Excuse me, you guys go. Nisingie kwa shida sana. Hii yangu. I'll fight this thing. I was born in this town.
Niongee naye dakika moja.
Hapana. Utaingia kwa sasa.
Dakika moja.
Mama, just go.
Just 1 minute.
Ndio my phone.
1 minute.
Sasa ndio boss anipiga. Unasimama?
Asante.
Simama kwa hapo. I say if I don't get my phone, it's you. Do you have my phone?
No.
Do you have my phone?
No.
Check in the car.
It is not in the car.
Okay. Go home. Come on.
1 minute.
Mama, please go.
1
Trust
minute.
me.
1 minute.
Trust me, come on. 1 minute, nitoke. Nimefungiwa hapa nitoke hiyo 1 minute. Go. Mama, you know me for 10 years. No more. These guys have known me to play the game I'm drunk. You know me. You made up.
Niongee naye tu dakika moja tu.
Tuongee basi. Tuongee. Sasa.
Just 1 minute.
I promise you, uweze kujua kwa kwake ni wapi. Na wewe
Now, clearly, from the sound of his voice, the senator already had a few drinks tucked in under his belt. Alikuwa tayari amemeza kadhaa. Now, you know Kenyans have a problem. They like commenting on issues they don't understand. And I can already foresee comments flying in the comment area below this video saying, Chris, what do you mean? Are you trying to insinuate that Sakaja is above the law? Who is he? What do you mean he's untouchable? Etc., etc. So let me clear the air. Imagine a situation where the senator was in very serious trouble. Forget this minor thing of having drinks beyond curfew hours. Something you cannot even enforce seriously in a court of law. What I mean, it's not murder. And so let us imagine a situation where the senator is in a much more serious situation. Whatever that situation is, the senator would only need to make one call, not two. One. And everything would disappear. I just thought you should know, in case you don't. For now, I will not go into the details of why the senator is so powerful. That's a story for another day. But just trust me, he is untouchable. And so, what is disturbing me, and what should disturb every Kenyan of goodwill, is that something very serious is going on here. And while it is natural to cheer when the big and powerful people suffer the same consequences as ordinary Kenyans are suffering all the time, while it is natural, it is to be expected for people to cheer and be happy, I can assure you of one thing. Whatever is going on here is nothing to cheer about. Indeed, it is something to get very frightened about. You know, I've been hearing rumors flying all over the place. But now, for the first time, we have concrete evidence before us. This is clear evidence that the people handling the COVID manenos are extremely powerful in the country called Kenya. And they're so powerful that they can render an untouchable senator like Sakaja, they can render him vulnerable. We also know that these people, whoever they are not very familiar with the way things happen and the way things are done in Kenya. However, they are powerful enough to overrule those who normally handle things the way they have always been handled in Kenya. And even if you want to keep on cheering, I'm afraid this is a very scary, frightening, very disturbing development. Now, I have a very good idea of who these people are. But I only speak on this channel when I have solid evidence. And so, what I want to do instead is to remind you of something that happened in the United Kingdom at the very beginning of this virus crisis. Health experts and health professionals in the United Kingdom had already made the decision to go the Sweden way in handling the virus. And Prime Minister Boris Johnson was with them. That decision was made. It was a done deal. But some very powerful people resisted this decision. And not only was the decision dramatically and suddenly reversed by the British Prime Minister, but we also know that the Prime Minister himself contracted the virus. And it was very serious. He almost passed on. But fortunately, he recovered. End of that story. So, who were these powerful people? Could they be the same powerful people who are involved with a very strange, bizarre, unheard of incident involving the good senator on Friday night? I think so. Now, why is all this so scary? I'll tell you. As corrupt and irresponsible as our leaders in the country called Kenya are, I would still much rather that they make all the key and important decisions in the country without any interference, any pressure, any influence from outsiders who are suddenly very powerful in the decisions made within the country called Kenya. Let me just leave it at that. And outside influence may also include Kenyans who were never elected by anybody into any position, but may be representing other people with other interests and agenda over the entire world to ensure that things happen in Kenya as they want them to happen. Because all indications are that this particular incident was stage managed. Somebody somewhere knew that the senator usually drinks at a certain place at a certain time, and they organized for, quote, members of the public, unquote, to complain to the police about noise. And they ensured that the police stormed the area. And they ensured that whatever happened gained maximum publicity. Which means it's a message they wanted to reach as many Kenyans as possible. Because trust me, policemen never go where wakubwa are, big men are. They want to keep their jobs. These people are human. They want to keep their jobs. They know, and indeed they have seen what has happened to nosy policemen, who go to where wakubwa are enjoying themselves. It is a recipe for disaster which no policeman will touch. Trust me, take it from the son of a cop. Bottom line, this whole Sakaja saga is extremely bizarre. And even if you don't agree with me and my theories of what may have happened, you will have to agree with me that it is not normal. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.